Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back. We are almost done. We got just a few chapters left. Hopefully we'll finish it by next time. If not, maybe Monday, but it's all good. So here we are. We're in chapter 13 called Chipmunky. Chipmunky. Make a prediction about what you think is going to happen in this chapter. Chipmunky. Go make a prediction now. Hello, Dill Frappe of mine. I make a prediction that I will drink you and enjoy you while I read Chipmunky. Oh, my predictions differ than yours, but you guys continue yours. And here we go in chapter 13. Darren Tapp is still in the race. I sneaked a peek at his cursive. It's not as perfect as mine, and I think I saw Mrs. Sims whispering to him. I saw him holding a door for a girl. He sits up perfectly straight in class. I tested him at recess. I stood next to him, and I dropped a piece of paper on the ground when I was sure Mrs. Sims wasn't looking. And you know what he did? He picked it up. There's only one thing this could mean. Darren Tapp also wants that first halo. But does he want it as bad as me? I can feel his breath on my neck. I'm running. I'm faster. I volunteered to do the dishes at home. My father thought I was joking. He laughed. We have a dishwasher. So I tried to buy a box of dog biscuits with my allowance. What's that for? My mom asked. It's for Miss Simmons' dogs. I told her. His name is Mr. Moto. I thought you told me Mrs. Sims cannot be bribed. She can't, but this isn't for her. It's for her dog. Oh, put it back, she said. Some people don't make it easy to be perfect, but I'm not giving up. When I see students heading for the water fountain, I rush ahead and I push the button for them. Needs to quarantine a little bit more. Nice. Social distance, 6 feet, right? Sorry, I get distracted. I always hold the door for boys. I don't even think the word zipper nose anymore. It's not easy. As soon as I think I'm finally perfect, I think I've something I missed. And there's another problem. People keep messing me up. Like the other day at school, I was doing cursive with the letter P. Then I had to go to the bathroom. When I came back, I found a whole line of letters with the extra curl at the bottom that all looked like B's. I looked over at Joey, and he was doing his letters, but his face was getting red and blue from trying not to laugh. It took me 5 minutes to erase all those messed up lines. That same day after school, I couldn't find my teddy bear, Winky. It's always sitting up against my pillow. I finally found it in my underwear drawer. Every day, I found something else where it's not supposed to be. I know Zip would accuse me. But until I get my first halo, I'm afraid to fight back. There he is. That is cursive. My mom found me in my suds in my bathtub. Oh no, are you Chipmunky again? She was right. I've been in the tub almost every day lately. I'm just a nervous wreck, I said. I don't know why that was funny, but she laughed. Yes, I can see that. Don't you think maybe you're a little carried away? Maybe you're taking this angel business just a little too far. I have to stay ahead of Darren. He's just waiting for me to make a mistake. She reached into the tub and tugged my earlobe with her soapy fingers. Suds, by the end of the year, everybody will have a halo. It's okay not to be the first one. It's okay to be the second, or the 10th, or even last. It's okay not to be the first? I tried to wrap my brain around those words, but I couldn't. And then yesterday, 4 things happened. Chapter 14, oh no. The first thing that happened was in the morning at recess. I saw a candy wrapper on the ground and picked it up. Joey poked me. Why do you keep doing that? I told you before, I said. I want our first halo. But look, he said. He pointed at the school all around the playground. Mrs. Sim isn't even here. You're not going to get any credit. Yeah, I am. You are? I got to look closer. She has spies. He was boggled. What? Mrs. Sims can't be watching everywhere all the time, so she has spies. She has her friends. His eyes darted around. How do you know? My mom told me. The boggle went away. He did more blinking. Then he was grinning. I mean, not just any grin. The grin was almost pretty scary. What's so funny? It's your mom. What do you mean? You poked me. She was joking you, dude. There ain't no spies. You're calling my mom a liar. I'm calling her mom a joker. He tossed a gummy bear. There ain't no spies. There's no spies? It was my turn to be boggled. Second thing happened was in the afternoon. We were riding home on the bus. My sister sat behind me. She kept taking off her seatbelt and reaching over my seat and sticking her finger in my ear. She knows I can't stand it. It was getting harder and harder for me not to strike back. So I got off the bus early. Hey, she called. It's not our stop. I kept walking. I prayed she wasn't following me, and she didn't. Two other kids got off with me, Heather and Constantina. Heather said, "This isn't your stop." I know. I started walking home. I heard a scream, "Buster! Buster!" A little black and white dog came around the corner, and it had a leash. There was no person on the other side of that leash. Then the person, a teenage girl, came around the corner, chasing the dog, yelling, "Buster! Buster! Buster!" The dog was heading straight for me. It was almost close enough for me to grab the leash when it turned and started across the street. I went after it. I dove after the leash and I grabbed it. I felt the tug of the dog on the other end. I heard screaming. The teenage girl. Something else screaming too, even louder. It was Brakes. I was lying on the street and I looked up. The dog at the end of the leash was inches from a front fender of a car. Suddenly the girl was picking me up along with the dog, wrapping us in huge hugs and tears. And a lady was coming out of the car saying, "Oh my God." I can't even remember walking the rest of the way home. What I remember is the third thing. The third thing was in my room, on my bed. I was still shaking too hard to make it to the tub. I closed my eyes, I took breaths, I started to calm down. My brain started to work again. The first thought it sent me, "Hey man, you just did the best good deed ever. You slam dunked. The halo was all yours." Then my brain sent me Joey's word. There ain't no spies. What if he was right? What if there were no spies? What if I wasn't getting any credit for all these things? What if the best good deed was just going to waste? The fourth thing started with my brain was talking to itself. Don't let it go to waste. How do I do that? Make your own report. And that's what I did. My best cursive, I wrote down what happened with the dog. I included everything. The buster, the brake screeching, and the oh my gods. I filled up the page. I folded it real neat and put it in an envelope. I sealed the envelope. I put the envelope in my backpack. When I got to school today, I put the envelope in Mrs. Simmons' desk. Couldn't believe what I saw. Another envelope was already there. Oh no, Dara must have already done a slam dunk deed too, and wrote another report like I did. And he beat me to it. I was shell-shocked. I didn't raise my hand in class. I was more of a zombie than a human. Mrs. Simmons said, "Well, Angel, tomorrow's a big day. One of you will be my angels." All right, your question, guys, is I want to know, what did George's friend tell him at recess? Again, what did George's friend tell him at recess? So you're going to answer, George's friend told him blankety blank. If you can fit a because in there, it's great. I want to know why you think he told him that. All right. And this last chapter mentioned 4 things that happened to him. 4. I want you to write down at least 2 things that you think happened to him during this chapter. What are those 2 big events? Okay? Go and write them down, and I'll see you guys in our next couple chapters. Let's take a look. So we got chapter 15. Then we have 16. 17. All right, so there's 17. There's 3 more chapters, all right? So I'll see if I can fit them all into one the next time, or maybe we'll split up into 2. See you guys on the next one. Can't talk. It's been a long day.